Today on CCX News, for years now, the Minnesota Department of Transportation has worked on a plan to turn Highway 252 into a freeway, but the process has been highly contested. On Thursday, MnDOT met with Brooklyn Center neighbors to exchange ideas about the upcoming Highway 252 project. Here's what they heard.
There is some money that's been dedicated to this highway.
Charles Horton bought his house on Willow Lane just 3 years ago.
I never thought I'd own a home. Now that I have it, I've worked a lot on it,
He says he's planted a garden and made lasting relationships with his neighbors, but now he's worried. That's because his neighborhood is located just off Highway 252.
Also a fear of mine also because, I hope to live here for a while.
The Minnesota Department of Transportation is looking to make 252 a freeway with no stoplights, saying they want to make it safer.
How many crashes do I have in that intersection? What is the volume coming into that intersection?
But at a coffee chat with MnDOT on Thursday, Horton told them he's got other concerns on his mind, including the air quality and his neighbors who could lose their homes with an expanded roadway.
It's good that there's concern for the safety. I also wish that there was a little bit more concern on the environmental side and the impact on the other families too.
Horton isn't alone in his concerns. 252 project manager Amber Blanchard says she and other MnDOT reps are in Brooklyn Center to hear those thoughts and share theirs.
Building relationships is really important to me, and that's why we're out here in the first place.
MnDOT is looking to either keep the roadway as is or turn it into a freeway. But Blanchard says the main reason for this project is safety.
We have one fatality on average a year, and we're about 400 crashes a year just on 252 by itself.
Will there be good connections for public transportation?
Longtime neighbor Tom Corey is a member of the city's 252 task force. He expressed worries about increased traffic, access, and safety near his home off 66th Avenue.
We'd like to see something that is going to be safe and also something that's going to benefit the community.
Corey says he doesn't feel that his voice has been heard by MnDOT over the last 10 years, but with this project, he's hopeful it will be.
The proof will be what happens. There's talk and there's action.
MnDOT is still in its environmental study phase and will continue taking feedback. We'll post the next coffee chat date on ccxmedia.org. A popular community center for kids and teens in Brooklyn Park will be closing for a big overhaul, but city officials say families shouldn't worry about losing access to programs. The city of Brooklyn Park plans to invest $10 million into Zanewood Recreation Center. The remodel and expansion includes construction of a new gym, art space, and a teen tech center. According to the city's Park and Rec director, the programming needs outgrew the existing building.
Building that bigger, better, more intentionally designed space. Also to kind of separate the K through 5 from the teens, right? They both have different needs and different wants for space. Currently, they're alternating in and out of spaces.
The significant construction project means that Zanewood will have to close to the public. That closure is expected after the end of the school year, but officials say that closure won't leave families with nowhere to go.
We know the importance of the programming that happens there, so we will find other space for that. It'll be in some of our local parks and park buildings, but we will continue to offer that same programming. It'll be just in a different space for a short time over this summer.
The groundbreaking for the construction project is planned for April 7th. Plymouth police will be getting new armored assistance to protect first responders and others in the line of fire. The City Council this week approved the acceptance of a $150,000 federal grant. It will allow the Plymouth Police Department to purchase 2 trucks like the ones you see here. The Ford F-350 trucks are not meant to grab attention, but they're heavily fortified. It's in contrast to Plymouth's other armored vehicle called the Badger that it shares with the city of Maple Grove. Plymouth Police Chief Eric Fadden says his department sought the grant due to the alarming rise in shootings at police.
We will share these, and the plan is, we need to be good partners. We're one of the few agencies that every sworn officer is trained on how to drive the Badger, and every sworn officer will be trained to drive these. It does not matter what city you're in. If we can get there quickly, if officers or civilians are being shot at, we will get these up there as fast as we can.
2024 marked the most shooting deaths of law enforcement in Minnesota in more than 40 years. With temps in the 60s Thursday and 70s expected Friday, restaurants are gearing up to serve patrons on their outdoor patios. At the Lookout Bar and Grill in Maple Grove, owner Mike Cannon is expected to be busy and has scheduled dedicated servers to wait on patio customers. Cannon says warmer weather definitely gives his business a boost.
Oh, our business in the summertime doubles. Volleyball leagues, we got cornhole leagues on Wednesday and Thursday nights. It literally doubles our footprint having the patio up and running.
Canaan says the patio can seat 200 people. There's also a covered outdoor bar that is heated for those looking for a little more protection from the elements. The weather may be warming up, but students and staff at Champlin Park High School got chilly and wet for a good cause. Hundreds of people gathered in the parking lot Thursday afternoon for the school's 4th annual Mobile Polar Plunge. Champlin Park organized the event to support Special Olympics Minnesota, as well as the school's Unified Club, which is a group consisting of students with and without intellectual disabilities. The money raised at this event will help Unified Club members participate in different activities and sporting events.
Unified has continued to grow in our school and our community, and we are so proud of it. An example is today, our plunge keeps growing, people keep pushing us to keep moving forward, and our community is completely behind us.
A total of 220 people took the plunge and helped raise more than $16,000.